What you are about to see lies hundreds of feet beneath Virginia's Shenandoah Valley. Today, taking you deep into the subterranean wonder of the Luray Caverns. Stay with me as we explore the hidden chambers, an underground lake, and even a musical instrument combining a pipe organ with the stalactites of the cavern itself. A short drive from Richmond, the Luray Caverns has welcomed visitors since 1878. The lines can get long, so coming early helps to avoid the crowds. As you step into the cavern, temperature drops. Then you're surrounded by the echo of footsteps and dripping water. Be sure to bring a hoodie and good walking shoes. You'll need them. These caverns were discovered in 1878 by a group of locals. However, the formations you see were created over millions of years as water seeped through the porous limestone. The water seeping through and the minerals it brings with it, like calcium carbonate, form the stalactites on the ceilings of caves. This process takes a considerable amount of time. An average growth is less than 10 centimeters per 1,000 years. It's a long time for not a lot of growth. This chamber is called Dream Lake, which you see on the ground as a reflection of the ceiling of the cave. The water is so clear and smooth. This is one of the most beautiful features within the entire cave system. When I first saw it, I had to look close to realize that it was a reflecting pool and not the floor and ceiling of the cave. And this is only one of the cool features here. There's a few really outstanding things. The water here is a wonderful natural illusion. The stillness and clarity of the water combined with the mirror-like surface make Dream Lake look much deeper than it actually is. Its actual depth is only about 18 inches, and there are no stalagmites under the water, just lots of sand. But it is a beautiful sight to behold. So many strange and interesting formations in these caverns, and some of them are just so wild it's hard to even think that they're real. Like this, it looks like melting wax or melting soap. And this is the wishing well with a return. So this is the wishing well of Luray Caverns, and it dates to 1954 when the tradition of visitors throwing coins in for luck and prosperity began. The distinctive color of the water here is all due to the copper pennies that have been thrown in over the years. And all the money collected goes to various charities annually. They have donated over $1 million since the tradition started. So when you stop in here, throw your 2 cents in. In this chasm, Pluto's chasm is a limestone formation known as Pluto's ghost. Pluto being the Roman version of Hades, Lord of the Underworld. This pale formation looks like the spirit of the underworld froze in place for all of time. And this feature can actually be seen from 3 different views on the path. We'll leave the 3rd view for you guys to find for yourself. There really are so many different textures, and it is almost alien-like. And of course, I am a giant child, so something that looks squishy, gotta have my fun too. This formation called the Veil, the mineral collection is so thin you can even see the light right through it. The views down here are so interesting. Between the textures and the colors, it looks almost like an alien landscape. Almost like you're looking at it could be a cave on Mars, because you don't expect to see these things, especially stuff coming up from the floor. Next up, the cathedral and the great stalactite organ. Some real rock music. Alright, we heard that rockin' cave music made with the stalactites. Now, towers of stalagmites. These are formed in much the same way as the stalactites, just floor up instead of ceiling down. When they both grow enough, they can connect to make a whole column. Stalagmites, like trees, grow in layers that can similarly act as climate historians, reading past rainfalls and temperatures with the information trapped in their layered structure. This allows scientists using different radioisotopes to determine varying factors about the climate of the past. The fried eggs. These are not a natural formation. These occurred because in 1921, workers broke two of the stalagmites. And then over time, they were smoothed by the hands of hundreds of thousands, if not millions, of visitors since then. It can also happen when you put your leftovers in a cave instead of the fridge. Thanks for coming with me to the Luray Caverns. We explored a lot of places, but this one stands out for its scale, beauty, and the ease of access. It was a wonderful walk. If you enjoyed this journey, hit those channel helping buttons and drop me a comment. Tell me what you think I should visit next. Till then, keep looking for adventure.